What's going on, guys? It's Smudge here, and I've got some tips and tricks today to let you hit those montage clips for free in Gunfight snipers only. It's been added today, I believe, or it will be when this video goes up today, or maybe just tomorrow. Even if you don't want to be hitting those 3 pieces every round, these tips will definitely help you win more games and generally improve your sniping in almost any mode, I imagine. And remember, as always, if you enjoy the video, to drop a like and subscribe if you want to see more. If we hit 600 subs by Halloween, which is 3 days away as of recording this, I will be doing a giveaway of some variety, so make sure you're subbed if you want to get involved in that. So first up, we're going to talk about one of the most fundamental aspects of staying alive in this game mode and sniping in general, and that is movement. You do not want to be stood still looking for targets. You don't want to have your feet rooted to the ground. Even if you found yourself a really nice angle to hold, the moment they see that sniper glint, they know you're there. They're just going to come back around that corner, whether they slow peek it or bunny hop around, and they're going to rip your head clean off if you hold that exact same angle every time. You don't move once you take that first shot. So you take that shot, you miss it, and they're just going to come back around that corner and kill you. You need to make sure you're taking those shots and moving ASAP, being unpredictable so they don't know where you are. And next up is know your snipers. I know a lot of you will, but movement and ADS speed is so important for clutching up gunfights. You're not going to be panic firing an HDR like you would with a Dragunov or even an MK2. So with those slower to scope in weapons, those slower movement weapons, you've got to make sure those shots are on point. The good news is they generally deal more damage and you're pretty much guaranteed a kill unless you maybe like graze their arm, which is easier picks if you do have that shot perfectly on point. And when you combine it with this next tip, you're going to see why I prefer the slower snipers. And the next tip is finding obscure angles. Gunfight maps are wide open, great lines of sight, easy picks on the crosses. It's very hard to hide from people. However, it also means that you are very exposed. A lot of people will already know the best lines of sight. They'll already be scoped in looking down there at the start of a match, so you want to try and avoid those common lines of sight. You want to be picking a more obscure angle, maybe peeking it a second later than you usually would off spawn, or peeking it as quickly as you can and sliding past, just making it really unpredictable and taking up a different angle so they don't have time to slide the scope across and shoot you. These next 2 tips are going to be more for going for the win rather than hitting those nice little clips that you're going to post on your Twitter. And the first one's going to make all you die-hard montage makers turn in your graves, and that is don't be afraid to hard scope. If you know someone favours a route, maybe they've ran it 3 rounds and you've only played 4 rounds, then take them out of the game quickly. You know what route they're going to take. Hard scope down, you're ready for that cross, that's a free kill. It gives you the man advantage early and it'll create easier kills for you as the game goes on. And the final tip, if you really want to be sweaty, going for nothing but those wins, is meleeing is valid. It's a valid technique. It's essentially the only other weapon you have in your arsenal in this game. And it's useful to get yourself out of some tight situations, some sticky situations, especially if it's a 1v2 or like a 2v3 and you just need to kind of get that man advantage back. You don't have time to waste trying to kill someone with a fancy 360 no scope because it's a 1v1. The last thing you want to be doing is getting shot in the back by the second guy who is hard scoping in, tracking your movement because you haven't dealt with the first guy quick enough. And that's where I'm going to leave it today. I hope you found something in this video useful. Let me know if you like the snipers only version of Gunfight in the comments down below. I know some people aren't really a fan of it. I personally love it. I think it's a really nice playlist to just kind of chill out in. I never really get too sweaty unless I am going for clips, but I just kind of chill out in it. It's a real nice game mode. I wish they'd kept it in all the time, but as we know with Modern Warfare, that never really happens. I hope you all have a good day, and I'll catch you guys next time.